Welcome back to the video, guys. Here is episode 2 of Get Flexy. Today we're going to go through a routine that gets me ready to lift for the week because it's a beautiful Sunday out. Alright, so we are currently walking the spot where we're going to do our hurdle mobility, and today I'm going to throw in about 3 exercises for my shoulders. With throwing, we do obviously a lot of overhead exercises, so our shoulders take a beating. So I'm going to do 3 exercises to work on the rotator cuffs and my shoulder extension. So let's go. So let's move these puppies up one because we are tall and we're not that unflexible. So I really like hurdle mobility because it puts you through an active range of motion that will also test your limits of the range of motion. And it helps with stabilization of the joints. It helps with stabilization and work of your core because you have to try to stay in a good position to do the movement. So it's a great warm-up. It gets the glutes firing, gets the core firing. And for recovery day, you still want your glutes to fire and your core to fire every day while bringing some more circulation and length to your hips. So this is a great exercise for anyone that wants to try it. Before we get into the hurdle mobility, I always like to do some sun salutations to get the whole body warmed up. So how we do that? First, raise your hands up all the way over your head, little back bend, flat back, all the way down. Take a deep breath in, come up to another flat back, and then round down to your toes. Put your hands on the ground, foot back. You can put your knee down here if you'd like. And I like to stand up here and really tuck your butt in and get a nice hip flexor stretch. Hands down, meet the feet back, push the butt back, heels down, chest drop into a downward dog. You can pedal it out if you'd like. And then you're going to swing your head through your hands and come up into that. Down, deep breath in. Do a push up here if you like. Pop back down to a downward dog. And then you're going to take your other foot that you didn't start with, up in the air, through your hands, and down into another lunge. Place your hands around your feet, come up, and stretch up and back. I'm going to do about 2 or 3 more, so let's get going. All right, time for some hurdles, baby. All right, first hurdle drill, just single leg over. We don't want to see you come around the hurdle. That kind of defeats the purpose. We put them up because we want to go over them. So, always think tall body, straight body, aligned body. So, up and over. Same thing with the other leg, up and over. Up, over, up, over, up. Over. Woo! Got him out of shape. The next one we're going to do is backwards. So same thing, single leg, but foot. Third drill is over-unders. And you want to make sure when you go under the hurdle that your heels stay on the ground. Come here often. And make sure that you do both sides. First exercise we're doing are scap cat-cows or push-ups. I've heard both names. So my first set is going to be on my hands and knees. And you're going to straight arms, big chest, and then drop the chest down as far as you can while keeping the straight arms. And then using your scaps, you're going to press up around your back and drop down. Same thing. I'm going to do this 12 reps. I'm going to do this for 3 sets for 12 reps, with my last set being for my toes. I want to show you something. So there's a block you can get with these bands that go in between door handles or other spaces like this. I totally forgot it, so we are making a homemade block. I'm wrapping a stretching band around this so I don't smash myself in the face. All right, next thing we're doing is D1 and D2 patterns with the band. So D1, easy way to remember it is take a bite of apple, throw the apple away. Take the bite of an apple, throw it away. D2 is you're taking your sword and going to war. Taking your sword, going to war. I got my trusty band here, strapped to something. For me, it's the bench. And we're going to go through these D1 and D2 patterns. So D1, take a bite of an apple, throw it away. Take a bite of an apple, throw it away. When you do this, you want to make sure you're going slow and controlled and hold for a count of 1 to 2 when you get to the end range of motion. Now for your D2 patterns, you're going to take your sword, you're going to draw it. Take your sword, draw it. All right, my last exercise of the day is a tabletop bridge. So, heels on the ground, at a 90, hands just, your fingers in line with the end of your butt, and you're going to press your hips up, and you're going to hold. Down, press up. And I'm going to do this for 2 sets of 10 to 12. All right, guys, that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next week for a new video and keep doing things athletic.